Okay, folks, let's get right down to it. Let's forget all the formalities and get right to the point in respect to the recent SCOTUS decisions taken in the last few days in respect to the so-called alleged gang members of Tren de Aragua on the one hand and Mr. Abrego Garcia on the other. After all, the gravamen of their filings are really the same, while the cases may be marginally factually distinguishable. And why are they really the same? Because the manner of their arrests, detentions, and deportations are exactly alike and were unconstitutionally effectuated under a law intended only for application in time of war, the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. And here I'm using the word effectuate for a reason that's going to follow if you hang on to your hats. In the Garcia case, while the court, in a presumably 9-0 decision, failed to write more than a per curiam statement in favor of Mr. Garcia, in principle, in directing that he be returned to the United States. It uses language that troubled me on my initial reading, and does so even more now, largely because it leaves loopholes and gaps through which this monstrous government can crawl to, in reality, ignore the order without ignoring it. Words matter. By using the term facilitate and not effectuate, which they strongly indicate to the district judge, Judge Sinis, she needs clarifying her order, which included the word or term effectuate, by lending deference to the government's right to conduct foreign policy absent of court review, implying that she should use the term facilitate. So their order may be an empty vessel. Why? Because if this administration wants to, it can merely claim to the court that it has tried and failed to find a means to return Mr. Garcia. Yes, indeed, words matter. And here are the definitions of facilitate and effectuate, which highlight the important differences between them and therefore the force or lack thereof of SCOTUS's order. And I'm going to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. I'd almost forgotten that, Merriam-Webster. Okay, facilitate is a verb, third person present, facilitates past tense, facilitated past participle, etc. But really what it means is facilitate means to make an action or process easy or easier. To facilitate a process means to make it easier or more likely to happen, often by guiding or assisting others through it. It involves creating a smooth and effective environment for a group, in this instance the government, to work together towards a common goal, presumably the return of Mr. Garcia. So having said that, the Webster goes on to differentiate, and we deal with the word effectuate, is to, one, put into force or operation. This, as in, this would effectuate a substantive change in bankruptcy law. So one has weight that the other does not. And a loophole has been formed. So Garcia wins his arguments in front of SCOTUS. It goes back to Judge Xinis, and God knows how she's going to handle this in such a way that the government, the Justice Department, doesn't challenge on another emergency application to SCOTUS. This could go on forever. I hope it won't, but there you have it.